Wallopy. You're a shitty person for not inviting me. Nah, bitch, go away with your shit. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Oh, I hate crashing. It's so not fun. Okay, so I can't help but think she's just lonely and sad. That makes me sad. She just wants to be in at the party. My boyfriend understands where I was coming from, but he thinks the "you have no friends" comment was unnecessary, and maybe the noise complaints will well-deserved karma. Some of my other friends think that she's lonely because of her own attitude, and I'm in the right for calling her out. Do I owe her? You don't owe her an apology. You don't owe her shit, but it is sad. It happens with your back. Thank you. Thank you. I hate crashing. Stop making me crash. That's so sad. I see myself as the old lady, to be honest, but I also see myself as Karanda. What was her name? I forgot her name. What was her name? Jane. What was her name? Oh, Kendra. Kendra's her name. I see myself as both here. My bitrate is so high. What is that? Oh my god. Oh, my bit is going through the roof right now. That is so
Uh-oh.
sad. My Wolf! Oh my god, hello Wolf! Hello,
I think
hello! How you
from what I hear
doing?
so far in the story, it kind of feels
Good,
like
good, good,
um
good wolf. Good
it feels like the
puppy wolf.
lady like
I
just
I don't want to say good boy,
didn't
that
have the
sounds so
like
weird.
right to communicate her feelings about not being
Oh my
invited.
god, who's the
And
kitty
like
patootie?
I
It's me,
understand where
I'm the
that's
kitty
coming from, but
patootie.
like the way she
Am I the kitty
communicated that
patootie or is it
just
Ellie?
kind of feels
Did you
like
mean
kind of
Ellie? Please
hostile
tell
or
you
like
meant me.
aggressive. And then
I mean,
which
yes, you could
triggered
have
a
left
response
that
from
out. There was no
the
reason to say that.
uh
No, there was. She
the
had to slay. She
poster
had to
of this
slay,
story
okay?
to also respond
Uh,
very
but
aggressive.
defending yourself for not
And
inviting someone you
um
don't know, nah,
it
you
just
Gucci. I
seems like
agree.
there's like
Hi, hi. Oh, that's
some
such a cute
deep-rooted
emote
issue
with a
that
love
maybe the
letter.
neighbor
Isn't it
has
early for you?
to
Don't Aren't you
like deal with,
busy?
like
It's you,
loneliness
Goofy.
or trauma or
Yay!
whatever
There
it
you
is, because
go.
like
I
nobody
crashed.
like owes
I'm
you an invite
sad.
anywhere. And like you're
Please stop
valid to feel sad about
crashing.
it, you know, to not get invited, but at the same time I don't think that
I have
you
the day
have
of
the right
work. Oh my
to
god,
like
yay!
project your anger
I
onto
hope you
someone
relax
like that, at
well.
least
I
from
hope
what
you
I
just like
gathered
get to
from the
sleep
story.
and
um
drink
I don't know if
juice
I caught all the
and
parts, but
eat
that is
food.
my
Eat lots of
interpretation of
food.
what happened.
I
And
hope you have a
I
wonderful
think
day. I'm so glad you
the
could make
girl
it.
who posted the story, I think her response, I feel like it was a little bit much. I feel like, but at the same time, like, you know, like sometimes people feel triggered and you say the wrong thing or you say something that is also just as mean. Um, but like I think I don't think it would be wrong of her to apologize, and I don't think she should expect an apology from the older lady. I think just saying, "I'm sorry that I, you know, said something like that towards you, and I'm sure that you're going through your own thing, and I
I
apologize for
did
that.
plenty of sleep
If
and juice and food. You have juice
you
and
know,
food?
I did something that, you
Yay!
know,
I'm
made you feel a
happy.
type of way. It was not my
I
intention,
hope you have a
and I
great day
hope
relaxing.
we
I
can
know
move
how
past this as
amazing it is to have a
neighbors,
day off
and I wish
work.
you a good day. And I
Don't
think
worry if you
we
have
should
to
leave it
do
at that.
stuff and have to lurk.
And
I
if this
totally get it.
lady
Use
keeps
the
causing
day
problems,
as
then you know
best
that's a
as
whole
you
nother
can,
thing. But
please. Please don't waste your
I
precious
think
time
just
on me. Do
talk
something.
to
Be
the
free.
neighbor with empathy, apologize because she did say something that is very mean. Just because you say something mean because the other person, you know, made you upset or said something mean to you, it doesn't mean that that makes it right. So I think apologize, empathize, and then close it out and just say hope to move forward from this and hope there are no hard feelings. I didn't invite you not for any intention to hurt you. And that's it. I think that's how she should deal with it.
A lot of people were saying that she was harsh. I disagree. I disagree. Some people just need to hear what they need to hear. It's called slaying. It's called roasting. It's called putting people in their place. Even though I do feel with the grandma, honestly, they should have invited the grandma. That's actually like, imagine. It's just like, actually, okay. Actually, my biggest question is, oh, why did you want to be there? It's a bunch of like students. It's a bunch of college students, and she's like, let me be there. Like, she wouldn't like it there. She would definitely not like it there. Like, what would she do there? She wouldn't fit in. Did I just press start recording? Fuck. Oh, pff, I accidentally recorded something. Wait, what ways? Nah, no one is a waste of time. Well, that's so sweet, but it is like, you have to do other things. You have to do things that are like productive. This isn't productive. You're not using your time smart. Uh, Let me see what other stories I can find. There's something with racism, but I don't like that one. Okay, very weird and funny ones. I do my stuff in the morning. Is it not morning? Afternoons for funsies? Is it afternoon? Are you having funsies? Fun, 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 fun. I'm the only reason I'm not listening. We usually either listen
Are you
to.
looking for more stories?
I have I think I have 2 stories. I'm not quite sure. That
Okay.
one interests me because it says son's boyfriend, where I'm like, oh, that's gay, that's fruity, I like that. But I feel like the story's boring. And then the other one is, I really want to know how you're gonna make this better. Um. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh my god, that scared me so badly. Thank you, these nuts. Hello, hello. Thank you for the beaties. Thank you, thank you. That scared me. I don't know why that scares me so badly. So the title is, "Am I the asshole for kicking out my baby daddy with our son?" Our son. So it's like
Oh.
her son too, I'm guessing. Like, I'm guessing maybe it's her stepson or something, but I'm guessing it's her actual son.
Yeah, because she said baby daddy, so that's okay. She even
I
kicked out
knew
her
you'll get
kid. Her
scared.
what?
Worth it? Really? You did that on purpose? How are your day going so far? It's pretty fun. We've read a few fun stories. Yes, it is, and I'm having funsy onesie. I'm glad you're having funsy onesie. Okay, let's see. Why these stories are so long? I've been separated from my son's dad for 3 years since he was 1. In that time, I've returned to work full time and bought a home for me and my son. Whilst he has worked on and off and is now trying to set up his second business since we separated. My ex lives with his parents, and his mom, son's granny, refuses to allow our son in their home as she finds it too stressful. So the grandma says the son can't come into the house. That is already the biggest red flag ever. Like, what kind of grandma is that? I would not want that as my grandma. What the hell?
Wait, hold on. Could you repeat that part? I kind of missed it right now.
My ex lives with his parents and his mom.
Mm-hmm.
What? My ex lived with his parents and his mom. Oh yeah, and his mom, the son's granny, refuses to
Mm-hmm.
allow our son in their home as she finds it too stressful. That is
Wait, what?
the grandma
Interesting. What
of
kind of
this.
grandma doesn't want their grandchildren in their house?
I know, right? That's so weird. It feels like it already feels like the grandparents do not want that child. Anyway, Therefore, to ensure my son maintains a good relationship with his dad, I have let him come and take care of our son in my son's home. So basically, the father left. Oh, thank you, Rich, for redeeming first. Again, twice in a day. You're doing great. So basically, the dad left, has an unstable job, lives with his parents, and the mom is still like, okay, you know what? You can see our son. Just come over. It's fine. So seems good. She seems like a decent person. He has always seen him 2 days 1 week and 1 day the following. It's like a few days a week. In the last 8 months, he has been earning no money and paying no child maintenance. It became unsustainable for me to keep paying the full-time nursery fees whilst I worked. So my ex started having our son 2 days in the week and then every other weekend. So I'm guessing the dad is kind of like taking care of the child while she works. That is what I'm understanding here. And thank you for the headphones. Thank you. I appreciate it. Where did I stop? Okay, I'd always expected that once he was earning money again, that he would back pay the child maintenance he hasn't been paying. This happened in the past where he didn't pay for 5 months, but when he was earning, he did pay it back. This time he though has said he doesn't feel like he owes me any child maintenance as he's looking after our child 2 days a week, so I can work and not have to pay nursery, so it balances out. I don't think that taking care of a child for 2 days while the mother's at work equals to taking care of the child the entire rest of the time. I feel like that's not equal work. I feel like you're not doing equal there. You're not doing your part.
Yeah, and plus it's taking care of your children. Like I feel like taking care of a child is like really important, and I feel like I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's like the
I
bare
just
minimum.
feel like
You're
the
like the father. Why is she even? Why does she like? Because he's like saying it like, oh, uh, I'm basically paying you by taking care of our child. Girl, that's what you're supposed to do. You're the father. Like that's your job.
yeah, that you're literally you like yeah, like you said, that's a bare minimum, and the bar is set so low. Like he's complaining about like what he's supposed to do. Like you have to hold yourself accountable for your actions. You had a baby together, and now you have to do your job. Like I don't know how else to explain it. Like
Okay, so it continues to mention I have just changed our son's nursery hours to accommodate his dad's working hours. His business is based in America. He doesn't start work until 2 p.m., so he will have our son for 3 hours every morning instead of the full 2 days, allowing him to work fully the same as me. Whilst he is in my house, he drinks my coffee, uses my food. He does buy a lot when cooking for my son himself, but things like butter, cheese, oil, sauces, etc., he uses mine. He leaves my oven a mess, and he puts our son in front of the TV and falls asleep whilst I'm upstairs working. Okay, so he's basically not even doing the work, and he's using all of their products and everything. So even worse.
so basically he's mooching. He's mooching and not doing his job as a
Yes,
dad.
you
So
did get first. Congrats.
yeah, I don't know about that one. This guy's a red flag.
Yeah, like he's like, oh, I'm doing the work. You're not doing any work. He's like acting like he did work. You're not doing work. But like now
Yeah.
I'm still concerned because she said she's kicking out her child too. Like I get kicking out the father. Why would she kick out her own child? I want to know what happens there. Um, I got fed up of it today. The final straw was him saying he wasn't going to pay any child maintenance. So I told him if he wasn't going to contribute towards what I provide for our son, then he couldn't benefit from it anymore, and he was no longer welcome in my house. Makes sense, Slay.
Uh-huh.
I said we would do handover at the door, and what he did in his parenting time was his responsibility. He says I'm an awful mom who doesn't put her son first because I kicked our son out with him in the rain.
In the rain? What?
Why are you now like why is the son now getting it? That's kind of like poor son. I'm thinking like I know the son's probably a child. He's not gonna like care that much. I'm pretty sure the son's happy to be outside in the rain. But
Yeah.
like he brought our son back at 1 p.m. even though he knew I'd still be working, but of course I accepted him back. Okay, so yeah, at least she accepted him back and worked around things. I wasn't kicking my son out, but I'm fed up of feeling like my ex lives with me and is taking advantage. Am I the asshole for not allowing him to use my home, as I know his mom won't allow him to bring our son to his house? He's now said he won't see our son until he has his own flat, considering he's currently not earning. That isn't going to be quick. I'm hoping that I can talk to him to come to an agreement where he still sees our son, as he'll be devastated otherwise. But I feel like the only way will be to let my ex start coming back into my house. Now I'm wondering, does the father even want to see the child? Because it doesn't seem like it. He gets his time with the child, and if he's only like on the TV while his time with the child, does he even want to see it? Like, does he even deserve to see that child? Like,
Yeah, it seems like he doesn't want it just seems like he's like really detached and complaining about like very basic bare minimum childcare and
hello,
like it
Jabals,
just seems
Jamal
like he
balls.
doesn't want to do it.
Opinion
And
on cream cheese. I don't like
I
cheese.
don't know. I feel like it's
I'm
really
rocking
really
toes.
tough because of course you want the
I
parent to
don't
be
like
in the
cheese, especially not
children's
creamy
life,
cheese.
but
I don't like
at the same
cream.
time kids
Ugh,
can sense that
disgusting.
energy. You know, they can sense that energy. And now this kid's childhood is he can sense that his dad doesn't want to be there, and like I feel like that also affects like the child's mental health in a way too. I don't know. I feel like this is a lot, and I feel like if this guy doesn't step up, then he's ultimately going to ruin his bond with his son if they even have one. And then when that boy is grown up, I feel like this guy is going to have like surprise Pikachu face, like, wait, why doesn't my son want a relationship with me?
Yeah, it's like
You
why
know?
why isn't my son taking care of me? Why am I in the retirement home? But also someone in the comments said, and I totally agree. There are public places you can put your child. You do not have to like be you don't have to be at anyone's house. You can like go outside. Why isn't he going to a park or something? Like you don't have to go to the parents' house. I feel like oh my god, you know how the granny says they don't want the child at home because they say it's too stressful? I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why. The father probably doesn't take care of the child, so the grandparents have to do it. And I'm
Yeah,
guessing the
that makes
yeah,
sense. That makes
because
sense.
like,
Yeah.
why doesn't he go out into the park? He probably like wants to. He doesn't want to go out because he wants to like leave it with someone, so he doesn't have to do anything. So he could just goes to the grandparents' house. But like even then, I feel like the grandparents. I don't know. I feel like they would still take care of the child. Like raise your son correctly that he can like raise a child. Like you
Yeah. I mean, I think that time has passed. I think they already um like I feel like the son is the way he is, and I think the grandparents are valid for not wanting to, they already raised children and they're already old, and I think they're valid for not wanting uh to do all the to take care of your children and do like the stressful stuff. I think grandparents, I think they want to do the fun stuff, like spoil them and buy them treats and stuff. And I feel like the father still needs to step it up because he's forcing his elder probably elderly parents to raise their children, to raise the son. And I feel like that's also like not fair because that's also his responsibility as well. Like of course I think family are willing, they're willing to help out, but I think maybe his parents are, or the grandma is getting really maybe feels used like as like a babysitting service instead of like feeling like an actual grandma. I think maybe that might be the issue here, is like not feeling appreciated, and he's literally just using them for free babysitting services. Oh yeah, this guy definitely sounds like a scumbag. Unholiest. Yeah, I think sometimes you can't force people to change, and I feel like if this guy is not gonna change, I feel like sometimes you just have to accept it and do your best to make up for his mistakes and try to be the best mom and dad for your kid. And that's his loss on losing out on a bond with his child. So I feel like sometimes, it just be like that. And you just have to accept the L and try your best still and keep going. I was watching a Reddit react to, or no, it wasn't a Reddit react, it was a TikTok react, and this guy was actually filming. I think it's really funny when the person filming is the person that's wrong, but he was filming his baby mama. His baby mama was like basically parked next to him or was following him. It was basically like, okay, you're at the mall, but you can't buy your son a Christmas gift. Like, what the fuck? Like, go into the mall and buy him like a $10 truck or something. He's like, no, I have to buy an outfit for New Year's. So no, I'm broke. I don't have money to buy a present for our son. And she's like, so you have money to prioritize New Year's outfit, but you don't have money to buy a present for your son? Like, what the fuck? Hello. And she was, the baby mama was right in that story, but I also feel like, you know what, this deadbeat dad is not gonna step up. So I think at the end of the day, you do what you can, and don't try to change the other person, especially if they're not having a change of heart and they're making it harder than it is. Focus on your mental health, focus on your child. And if that person turns around, they turn around. If they don't turn around in time, that's their fault. But yeah, so that's what I think. I think, you know, if they choose to be a bad parent and they choose to destroy their relationship with their children, sometimes you can't stop a train wreck, you know?
I feel like I'm not allowed to say anything on that. I don't want to offend anyone who has like a good relationship with their father because I have a horrible relationship with my father. So I expect nothing from a father. Like this is not. I'm not actually mad about it. It's like at least he sees his child. Like that's already more than my father does. So
Yeah, I think there's different ways to be a bad parent, but I feel like the fact that like this guy is not even trying,
I
it
think
just doesn't seem like he wants to try. I feel like
I feel like I
I
don't
don't
even care
know.
that he's a bad father because, like, boohoo, bad father. We've all heard it before. I feel it's an asshole move that he's like living off of his ex. Like, he has no income and he's living off of his ex. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
he's mooching off his ex, he's mooching off his parents. Yeah, I think paying child support is like the bare minimum too. Like I think a lot of these stories, like the story I was telling you guys about on TikTok, the guy was like, I pay child support. Why do I have to buy my kid a Christmas present? You're like, why do I have to explain to you why you have to buy a gift to your child? I wait, what? Like
Yeah,
that's
like
just
as soon as you're like trying to like, why do you need a reason to child? Do you not love it? Like, why are you
yeah,
questioning it?
yeah. So like it's one of those things. What does Shadow say? I agree wholeheartedly there. If they choose to be the person you rely on, then let don't let you rely on them. Then you need to give yourself space and figure out yourself how you rely on yourself before most things. Yeah, I think like in the for the mother in the story, I think she just needs to focus on how to be the best parent that she can be and make sure that her kids' needs are met emotionally, physically, mentally. And if the father doesn't want to play that part, then what can we do? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that puts more stress on the mom. And I feel like the mother's mental health, like happy mom, like
According to the
happy
judgment
childhood,
of the Board of Trees
and I think if the
Mechanicus
mom
Cardinal.
is
We now
taking care of
turn to the
herself, the
Oratris
kid
Mechanicus
is going
Canalis
to
Cardinal.
definitely
The
reap the
judgment of the
benefits of
Oratris
the
Mechanicus
mom
Canalis
being mentally
Cardinal.
healthy. So I think the
Bum
baby mama
bum
should
bum,
detach herself
bada
from the
bum bum bum
baby
bum,
daddy and just
bum
take
bum
this
bum,
the child
bada
support and
bum 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 bum.
just move on
Thank you,
with
little
your happy
tiger.
life
I
with your kid
appreciate
and just
it.
try
Bada bum
to
bum
keep
bum
going
bum.
in that way. I think sometimes you
Archisme
can't,
de la
you just can't make
discarina. Du
a
du 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 du.
um what's that saying called? You can't like uh
You
I
can't.
forgot what it was.
You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a fish. No, that's not how it
I,
goes.
I don't know. It was something. I think there were like a couple different ones where like you can't um beat a dead horse, or there's another one where you can't make a horse drink water or something. I don't know. I forgot the saying, but basically you can't force something that
And
doesn't want
another
to
one
be
gone,
forced, I
and another
guess.
one gone.
So
Another one bites the
yeah,
dust.
I really do be like
Boom,
that.
boom. No, it's not that
I
one.
feel
It's
like at
chismeka
the end of the
nikten
day,
now.
you
Da
just
da
gotta
da
take
da da
care of what
da.
you can, control
Or
what you
chismeka
can,
nikten
let go of the things that
now.
you
Da
can't
da da da
change
da
because that
da.
man is not changing. Nope.
Wait, can you actually? You can do like CPR too. Dun dun dun.
Right, you can
Another
lead a
one
horse
bites
to
the
water, but you
dust.
can't make it drink. That
Boom
was the
boom boom.
saying.
Another one bites the
Thank you,
dust.
unholiest.
Like,
Exactly. It's
what
what my
else can
dad
you
did,
like? You can
even
do
with
it to
all
a
his
bunch of
conditions
like
and
one.
stuff.
Yeah, and you'll be like,
I'm assuming you're
do you
saying that he
play
did the
Genshin
best
or
that
do
he
you like
could
know of
despite
Genshin?
the cards that he was dealt, and I'm happy
Ba
that
da
you
ba
had
ba ba ba.
had that. I think
Bum bum bum.
I think
Ba da ba
we
ba ba
all
da.
like just have to focus on what we can control, and anything else, I feel like if it involves another person and they're very unwilling and stubborn and they want to fight you on it and make excuses, I think that's
You
where
play
it's time to take some
Genshin.
space
You made
and
Dragon Lee.
just
That's so on brand for
uh
you. That's
you
actually so on brand.
know,
Although I
and if
think
that
he's like
person is a good
main
person, they
Razor or
will
Sino.
self-reflect
But
and
but
come around.
Dragon Lee also
And
makes
if they don't come
sense
around,
because he
then
also has like
that's
brown
life,
hair
you
like
know.
you.
um
Oh
but
my
yeah,
god. I didn't
let's
know
see.
that. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to talk with you about Genshin one day.
I'm trying to see if I can find any other um cool, or no, they're not cool stories. They're like, of course, very
Very
drama,
sad. Very sad.
sad, or angy stories. But well, there's one. I found one, but I didn't read through it yet. But it's about like, this is a title. Am I the asshole for refusing to be the maid of honor over a bridesmaid, causing her to get fired? And she's, wait, what? Causing someone to get fired? Um, I don't know if you guys would be interested in that one, but I could read that one if you don't have a story, Vanilla.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Shadow says my mother was the father in this situation. My dad went through dialysis while having me at only 17. Oh my God. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that and your dad had to go through that. And, I'm really, really happy that you had a dad that, was doing all that he can to raise you while being so young and going through medical stuff. And I appreciate you sharing that with me. That's hard. That's hard. But I'm glad that, you had a parent that stepped up. So um I'm really proud of your dad and really happy for you that you had a dad like that. First off, you can refuse to be a bridesmaid. You have no obligation to be someone's bridesmaid. Yeah, I
Uh,
think
if I were to cosplay
sometimes
as
like in
Randy,
the
I
street
would.
situations, people might take it
If you
personally
did
when
that,
you
I want to see that.
uh
I'll meow or
something like that.
meow
But sometimes
or
it's a
it'll be
financial
whatever you
thing.
want.
Sometimes people
I'll do it.
refuse those things because they're like, dude,
Add
I'm way
that.
too
Yeah,
poor. I can't pay
yes,
for a
please.
bridesmaid dress or destination
I'm
wedding or
actually
like whatever.
not
But
very much
okay,
big in
so
the
this story was
cosplay
posted in Am I
community,
the
but I do love
Asshole
cosplayers.
7 hours ago. So this was posted by Bridesmaid Ultimatum. Am I the asshole for refusing to be maid of honor over a bridesmaid, causing her to get fired? The people in the story are my best friend Jane and her brother Elliot and his girlfriend of 2 years, Kathy. Jane is marrying her fiance Tom in July, and she asked me to be her maid of honor. This was sort of expected as Jane is essentially a sister to me. I was surprised, however, that she asked her brother's girlfriend, Kathy, to be a bridesmaid. Jane later confided that Kathy had kind of pressured her into it and she had done it to make Elliot happy. The issue is Kathy hates me, literally, seriously hates me. She blames me for all the issues she has with Elliot and Jane's parents for not having a better friendship with Jane. She also thinks I'm trying to steal Elliot from her. I'm not, but also cannot handle whenever he and I disagree on anything and will go overboard defending him, arguing with me. I was determined to put this all aside for Jane, though. This was actually not going too badly, but last weekend we went to a bridal shop to choose bridesmaids dresses. Jane mentioned that she wanted me and Elliot to walk down the aisle together. Kathy lost it. She called me desperate, crazy, a pick me, a fake, fat, and a bunch of other things. Looking back, I probably should have said more than I did, but at the moment, I could see how everyone was looking at her. I didn't want them looking at me the same way. So I did literally just say, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Either she's out or I am. And I picked up my stuff and left. I apologized to Jane for the drama and offered her a long weekend of babysitting and some flowers to make up for it. And I accepted. So we are okay now. Because of this, Jane has said that Kathy can't be a bridesmaid anymore because she wants me as maid of honor. Uh,
Oh, that's so
this
sweet.
this has caused issues with Kathy and Elliot by extension. Both
Good.
Elliot and Kathy have apologized and said Kathy will behave better for all the wedding events, but I'm not willing to budge. Jane's mother and my mother both think I should drop the ultimatum, and I don't want to make things hard on Jane, so I'm rethinking. But I know that there are other things that she will try to cause issues with me over, and I just don't know how long I can keep being the bigger person with her. So am I the asshole for causing this drama? Um, I I don't think I don't think she's the asshole. Based off the information that she's giving me, it seems like she just got attacked and she handled the situation very well. Even though she wished that she said more, I'm glad that she just said, "I'm not dealing with this. Either she's out or I am," and she left. But uh, yeah, sometimes let's see. So his girlfriend is Kathy, and best friend getting married is wait, is Jane? Yeah, and then Elliot's her brother, and she is like causing her to get fired or causing her to basically get kicked out of the wedding. I think that's what they meant.
Hmm.
So a lot of people are saying like, not the asshole. I literally said, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Either she's out or I am, and picked up myself and left. A very, very adult and de-escalating reaction. You handled this situation very well. Sounds like Jane didn't want her to be a bridesmaid in the first place, so you gave her an out without compromising her relationship with Elliot. Don't budge. See if you can find out what Kathy's deal is, because this isn't normal behavior. Yeah, I think it's really weird why Kathy is not, why Kathy is lashing out like this. And it makes me wonder what happened to make Kathy be so hostile towards her. But I don't feel like we're getting that part of the story. But somebody else wrote that you were verbally abused in public over something that wasn't your decision, let alone your fault. Based on what you've written, this is after other incidents with her. Jane's mother and my mother both think I should drop the ultimatum. Jane's mother and your mother need to be sat down for a long chat on self-esteem and disrespect if they think a public tirade like that is something that should be allowed. This isn't swallowing your pride. This is stating that this level of toxic abuse you suffered was unacceptable and will not be repeated. So not the asshole. So basically everyone is saying that she's not the asshole. Um
I agree.
yeah, I think this one's a very simple one. I think you just don't talk to someone like that, and someone's decision to be maid of honor or bridesmaid or whatever, that is the bride's decision. And you being angry about it, that's a you problem. I feel like in yeah, I feel like that's a you problem. So I think that story pretty much wraps itself up. Everyone is saying you're not the asshole.
I love
Um,
that. It's just like, yeah, you're the problem. Bye.
yeah, that's basically what she said, was like, I'm done. You don't talk to me that way. And it seems like the mother-in-laws, the mothers are their way of, sometimes I feel like maybe the old school generation of keeping the peace is like to just stay quiet basically. And basically this girl is saying, no, I'm not dealing with this, and this is too much. And I um like somebody said here that have a talk with Jane, and if she doesn't want to have her there, then you can tell both your mother and her mother exactly that you're doing your duty as a maid of honor. So I think the mothers should stay out of it. And I feel like sometimes these stories, and like about like wedding stories, is that like the mother-in-laws get involved and they think they can control things. And I feel like they're trying to do that to keep the peace. But at the end of the day, this is Jane's wedding. She can do whatever she wants. She can have who she wants in the wedding. And if Kathy is gonna react this way already, imagine how she would act at the wedding. So I think they dodged a bullet. So yeah, not the asshole.
Get those
I think
toxic people
OP
out of
was,
your life. Exactly.
yeah, I think it's at the end of the day, it's like not always about you, you know, and some people in these stories, you think about it and you're just like, okay, like this is not your wedding and it's not about you. And I think the fact that she already pressured Jane into being in the wedding party and is already like a bad sign that this person is manipulative because she was trying to force her way into wedding party when she didn't the bride didn't even want her in there in the first place. So yeah. Um let's see. What did Unholiest say? First off, you can refuse to be a bridesmaid. Could have read that one. Yeah, it could be non-English, so they're using far instead of removed as a bridesmaid. Honestly, the title seems to sum it up. Like you have no control over the bridal shower. Yeah, it's you know what's crazy? Sometimes when I read this story, so I'm like, yo, they just posted this 7 hours ago. This just happened today. That is,
I don't think that
it's
happened
insane.
today. Probably,
It said,
right?
well, I don't know. They said that this was just posted 7 hours ago. Um, Probably happened recently then, but there's some stories where they're like, oh, they just posted it. They'll be like, oh, today this happened, and you're like, oh wow, this just happened like right now. But uh, so yeah, it seems like this is probably recent because they're trying to find a way to resolve this. But I honestly think that the girl already resolved it herself, actually, and I think she was looking for confirmation and validation that she did the right thing because I think she might have been second guessing herself because of the mother-in-laws were trying to change her mind. But I think she solved it. I think she handled it very well and she was very mature about
Agree. She handled it very well. Good job, OP.
it. Yeah, good job, OP. Proud of you.
What does OP actually stand for?
Original poster.
Oh, I thought we were calling her OP.
Like just calling her OP to be OP.
Yeah, I thought we were just being like, oh, she OP.
Yeah.
You want your smoochies,
No, it means original
calmer? Come here.
poster.
Mwah. Mwah, mwah,
Um,
mwah. There.
do you have any stories, Vanilla?
I don't think I have more stories. Uh,
Mm,
oh wait, I'm still. I was looking at other Reddit things, strange stories and stuff like that. Disturbing true stories.
ooh,
What is
spooky.
the 100% true? Every orphan source report from is terrifying and well documented with pictures. One of the most horrifying. I'm not good with horror. I'd be way too scared.
Oh gosh, and it's nighttime for you, so it might not be good to read horror stories before bed.
Wait. What about Ask Reddit? Our Ask Reddit. Let's answer some questions. Okay, these are actually funny. If you could disinvent something, what would it be? Capitalism.
Disinvent, disinvent something. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Gender stereotypes. Periods. Thongs. What else?
Yeah.
A lot of
Disinvent
things.
thongs.
A lot of things. Freaking hell,
uh,
pads and tampons. It disinvent them so they can invent them again. I'm better. What else is there? Freaking hell, there's so many things.
it's
Mosquitoes.
disinvent. You can disinfect that's like nature. I don't know if we can
Alright, time for
disinvent nature.
FF14 Vanilla. Have yourself a
Oh,
wonderful stream.
well,
Bye
I guess
bye!
technically you
Thank you
can,
for
but that's
being here. I
inhumane
appreciate you.
because
Have
extinction.
fun.
But oh, it's 10:24 for Shadow. Same time for you, right, Vanilla? You guys are in the same time zone?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's 10 for you. Oh my gosh, it's so late for you. Yeah, if you feel tired or whenever you're ready to go, don't feel guilty and don't hesitate because I know it's
Uh,
really late over there.
I'll go for another half an hour.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Gravity. I like that answer.
Gra- I just
I
want to float
agree.
around. Oh my gosh.
Gravity. What
Um,
else? There are a lot of
Disinvent.
things.
I think I don't necessarily believe in like disinventing the whole concept of school, but I think rebuilding like different types of or incorporating different types of education or ways of learning like into the system, because I feel like the way the school system is, at least I feel like especially in America, I feel like they're not very like there's only like one way that they expect you to learn and everyone learns differently. So I feel like that would be one thing that
Oh,
I would want to change.
do you want to know some of the answers? Okay.
Yeah.
God, okay, some of these are funny. Someone said landmines, which is like a serious answer. I want the funny answers. Um,
Mm-hmm.
here we have okay. One someone said this is my favorite answer. This is my favorite answer. The package they put scissors in, that you need scissors to open. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Someone said I have heard of three inventors who regret what they put into the world. Not going to bother looking up names right now. The USB inventor regrets not making it so it could be inserted in either orientation. The K cup inventor regrets how much extra trash they cause. The pop up inventor regrets inventing them at all. Okay, so there are people that regret inventing them. Subscription services, the tipping options, coffee pods? I did not know. Cigarettes. Cigarettes is a good one. Social media? No, I think
Yeah.
social media is helpful. I like social media.
I feel like social media would become a thing no matter what. I feel like just given because I feel like certain things you uninvent, I feel like you uninvent other things. Because if you like uninvent something like social media, then you have to go back to like uninventing like internet, and then like I don't know. I feel like back in the day, even though they didn't have social media, they have different ways of like marketing, and this is just a new way of marketing. I don't know. I don't know. And I think social media is fun. Like I enjoy it. I'm not the best at posting as often as I should, but I do enjoy like social media. I don't know. I like looking at a lot of artistic things in fashion and in girly things. So I like social media. And then what other uninventions? Unholiest says uninvent corn on the cob adult toys. I feel like even back in the day they had their own inventions. I feel like you have to like uninvent a a whole series of inventions for that. But I feel like people will always find a way. I think
I
people always find a
I
way.
found an amazing question.
Um,
I found
go
an
for it.
amazing question that I absolutely love. Everyone always asks what you wait. Let me say that again. Oh my god. Okay. Next question. Everyone always asks what you would do for $1 billion. What would you not do for $1 billion? And I love this question because honestly, I feel like not enough of people ask themselves that. Because what the fuck do people spend money on? I'll tell you what I won't spend no, what was it? $1 billion on? A lot of things. What is there? Like a yacht, an animation, a house, anything. There's a story that a lady once put $1 billion, like $1 million into a university, and that made the entire school like debt free forever.
Oh wow.
So the power you have with that $1 billion, you're so close minded if you're just gonna spend it on an object. No, invest it into something. Don't buy yourself a huge house or yacht that you're gonna have to like keep paying like taxes for and everything. That's so stupid. Don't do that. I would not buy
Yeah,
luxury items.
yeah, I agree. I think if you invest your money, that money can grow or it could solve a lot of problems. I feel like money like I feel like a lot of people they think like, oh, like if I got like $1 million, I would buy this or buy that. But if anything, like if your life like is not like going too bad, then you can invest that money into other things where it can prevent things from getting bad. And if your life is bad, then you can use that money to problem solve those situations. And then once you solve those problems, you can invest the rest of that money into like securing your life where it doesn't get that bad ever again. So I feel like, yeah, no, I agree with you. I think money should be used to be invested and like I don't know. I think a splurge here and there is, you know, is cool if you can afford it. But I feel like if I got that money right now, this minute, I definitely would invest, and I definitely would use it to um I don't know, just like secure my future, to be honest. Because money is the economy is rough right now, man. So
Yeah.
that money would
I
solve a lot
feel
of
like
problems.
I feel like buying luxury. I just feel like buying luxury things is so basic in my opinion. I feel like spending $1 billion on jelly beans is a better investment than spending it on a yacht. Cause like I don't know. I feel like anything is better than buying Gucci yacht and a like huge house. Um, someone. Okay, let's see the answers. Trespassing the North Korean border. Yeah,
Oh my
okay,
God. What?
that's not a good investment. Would not do anything that would harm a child. Adults are on the menu though. Damn. Oh, hurt my dog. I'd probably say a dog in general, but my dog is for sure off limits for all the money in the world. That's cute. Oh, I read the question wrong.
Oh my gosh.
I'm stupid. Is what would you do? What would you not do for $1 billion? I thought they meant like if you had the $1 billion, it's questioning what you wouldn't do. Like, what wouldn't you do if you receive $1 billion? Which is also, which in my opinion, I like my question better because there's a lot of things, not a lot of things like, which I won't say right now because that could, you know, illegal and stuff.
Oh
Um,
no.
what's a spoken phrase or statement that's meant to sound genuine, serious, but has lost its value nowadays? What's something odd about your body build? But my something odd about my body. I have a boob mole. Like not a mole, it's a beauty mark. I have a boob beauty mark. There's a beauty mark on my boob. That's weird, I guess.
I have I have like a lot of beauty marks. Like I have a lot of beauty marks everywhere. Um and yeah, I don't know if that's weird, but I heard two different like theories that it's either like where your soulmate has kissed you in your past lives, or it could be the places you were injured when you died, or like how you died, or something like that. Or like I don't know. That's what I heard.
I like this question too. What is a seemingly ordinary question you can ask somebody that will tell you a lot about their personality? And uh I have the perfect answer for that. It's a meme. It's a meme I saw, and it goes like complete the sentence. May the force. No, you have to you have to finish the sentence. May the force.
May the force I don't know.
You don't know?
May the force mm, make you
Okay, this has told me everything I
I
need
don't
to
know.
know. What?
Right now
I need
right
an
now
F in chat right now. I need
oh
F's
my
in
gosh.
chat.
Right now I need to fix my VTuber because it keeps on toggling
Oh
like
my
my
god.
settings. So I might just change my outfit because this is
Hello,
dumb.
I was on your first stream. How have you been doing? You've been doing well, I see. Oh my god, thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm starting to grow. Welcome back, welcome back. I feel like that's shockingly normal be equal to MC squared. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So, darling, you answered that completely wrong. Uh, oh, yeah, a lot of people go broke when winning the lottery because family is like, hey, I need to, yeah, yeah. Winning the lottery is stupid. But anyway, darling, there were two answers. There are two kind of people. If someone says may the force, and then either you say be equal to MC squared, or you say may the force be with you from Star Wars. It's like supposed to say if you're a nerd or if you're a geek. But you just chose the third option, darling. And I'm shook that you did not know may the force be with you. But you're very sweet. You're very sweet, darling. You're very sweet. I love you.
Wait, were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh no, no, I know about my may the force be with you, but I thought you were telling me like to come up with my own sentence.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
no, no,
glad
no.
you know
I thought you
it.
were talking about something else. I thought you were talking about something else.
No,
Sorry.
you have to complete the sentence. You have to like that's
Oh,
how
okay,
it
okay. My bad. I was trying to fix my VTuber because it was like untoggling my settings and my boobs are disappearing. So I'm gonna just change my
You
outfit
don't
right now
have
because
boobs where what? Oh, yeah.
there's a setting where it can like change your boobs, I guess, and like the setting like disappeared and then it just like looked weird. So I'm gonna change my outfit right
Well,
now because
okay. I'll continue reading the stories. What is the same
go for
ordinary
it.
question you can ask somebody that will tell you a lot about their personality? I had a TA ask me in a get to know you activity what my vision was for a perfect world, and I said round lol. Oh my god, that is funny. I like that one. um, uh,
Okay,
oh my
I'm
god.
back.
Okay,
I'm
fake
back.
question I heard in an interview. What would you do if you came home and found a penguin in your freezer? It ends up not only being an icebreaker, but a good personality tell. I would teach it Mandarin.
Wait, what was the question?
Uh, so what's a question you can ask someone that will like tell you a lot about their personality? Fifth question I heard in an interview. What would you do if you came home and found a penguin in your freezer? That's like the
What the
icebreaker question.
fuck?
What would you do?
What would I do if I found a penguin in someone's freezer?
Yeah.
I would ask them why there's a penguin in the freezer.
No,
How
it's
did they
in
get
your
it?
freezer. It's in your freezer.
It's in my freezer.
It's in your freezer.
I would probably ask like, why is it in here? What were your motives? But then I would also
What?
be kind of scared because what if their motives were like really, really unconventionally like weird and like me asking questions just like maybe some like maybe they might do something
You wouldn't just
like
hug the
bad.
penguin? You wouldn't just give the penguin a high five, feed it fish, and then ask it where its secret is? That
I
is
don't know.
that is my answer. Uh, oh my god. Okay, I've had bad debates about this on the internet. What color folder was math for you growing up? What's the color of math? There's only one right answer.
Color math?
Yeah, what's the color of math?
Color math? There's only one right answer.
Yeah, like when you were growing up, like in school, what color was the folder for math?
Folder for math? I don't fuck, I don't know. That's
Huh?
crazy.
What do you mean? Like when you went to school, all your folders were color coordinated. Like every subject had
Like the
its
tab,
color. The tab?
like the tab, like the folder, like the subject divider thing. I wouldn't be able to remember that. I graduated high school a long time ago.
Comma says red. Yeah, it's either red or blue. That's wrong. It's not red. It's blue. It's blue. Math is blue. You guys are crazy. Did you not? Okay, so in what? How did you go to school? You when you went to school, you had a folder, and every folder had like the casing on the outside, right? Like a plastic casing, and they were all color coordinated. Uh, English was blue or yellow. Then you had French was orange. History was white. Religion was black. Music was pink or purple. Um, Math was blue. Geography brown. Biology green. Chemistry light green. Like they were all color coordinated.
Yeah, I honestly cannot remember that far about
No.
what my color coding was. I graduated high school in
What?
2008, so I it completely aged myself, but I'm old. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Ooh, I like this one. This one's deep though. I prefer the funny question. But what's the biggest misconception about you?
Biggest misconceptions about me?
Yeah.
I think people upon first meeting me, I think they might assume that am I think they might assume that I'm like bitchy or stuck up, but I think it's because I'm quiet usually upon first meeting. Like I'm pretty reserved, I feel like. I don't get super like talkative and stuff unless I get really comfy. But I think people feel that way because I'm quiet and I am very dressed up, I guess. Like I'm like really girly. I'm really girly, so I'm really dressed up. And I wear a lot of girly colors. So I think a lot of people assume like they stereotype me as like being like snobby, when in reality I'm like more reserved and like can be a little bit on the shy side, I think.
I
Depending on the situation. So I think that's a misconception about me
I think the
that people
funniest
have.
misconception about me is because people have actually told me about this. That was really funny. When people meet me, they think that I'm really, really kind and shy and well behaved and everything. And I'm not, and I never pretend to be. But it's because I'm nice to people that are nice to me. So people are always shocked when I'm a real bitch to people I don't like. Like, I have been told to my face, watch out, you're not as nice as you make yourself out to be. I don't make myself out to be nice. I just treat people how they treat me. I want to make friends. I'll be kind to you. But if you're going to be a bitch, oh, you're going to get that energy back.
You're very like you match energies basically. You're very
Yes.
I will match your energy, and if that's your energy that you're gonna give me, then like get a taste of your own medicine.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, I do love that. People are always like, oh, but you're so kind and sweet. And I'm like, yes, to you. Because I
To
want to be
people
your
who
friend and
deserve
you're
it.
nice. Yeah. But like, oh, I can be so much worse. Like if you piss me off, I never pretend to be nice. But people think I pretend to be nice and that they think I'm two-faced. I'm not two-faced. I just have different personalities and you're gonna get one of them depending on how you treat me. Which I guess is kind of two-faced, but it's not like I'm pretending I want to be the other. I'm just, you know, it's
You
called
have
interacting.
you have energy reserved for who you want to spend
Hi,
that
Bunny.
energy
Hi,
on.
Ellie. How are you?
So
Too cute.
if
Hello,
people want
Tori.
to
Hello,
be
hello. How
nice
are
to
you
you
doing? Welcome
and
in. Another
and
pink
genuine with you, then
girly.
you will be that way
Tori, we
with
should
them. And if people are
collaborate
rude to
one
you,
time
then you're
again,
not going
or
to give
just
them
invite me to
the good
something. I want to
energy
spend time
because
with
they
you.
don't deserve it.
Also, you made me want to go Phasma. I have asked all my friends if they want to play
Let's see, what
Phasma,
did
and
I
I've made now
Comfy
Phasma
Strawberry. Yes,
crew.
yes. A lot of people think
People
that my
always
streams
assume
are
there's
very
a bridge
cozy,
missing.
but
It's troll
in
when they
reality,
meet
I
me.
feel like all the games that I play are very I
Oh,
don't really play
oh,
cozy
that's
games on
lonely.
this
Don't
channel.
say
I usually
that.
play competitive games. So I think it's interesting when people think that I'm cozy. Um but
Oh, sorry, but this question,
oh, go ahead.
I saw this and I was like, I instantly knew my answer. What was the last thing that you did that gave you childlike joy? And I know the answer because a week ago or two, I had a slushie again for the first time in a long time,
Ooh.
and it made me so happy. It was insane.
Aw, I
The
love
memories
that.
and everything. It reminded me of the times my mom would drop me off at this like indoor park. Like she dropped me off, bugger off, and I had the blast of my life and I get myself a slushie and everything. It was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. I think like
Uh
finding
you should
childlike
play
joy is so
Phasmo. I will
healing
buy
when
it. I
your
will
inner
buy it. I will
child,
buy it.
and
I love Phasmo.
that's
I
like
will
one
get
of
it.
my
I
favorite
promise. I
things.
love to play with you. I'd love to
Oh,
play with you too.
thank you
Just
for
tell
the
me when you have
hydrations,
time.
Tim.
Please
And
play with me. Please,
I
please, please,
think
please,
little
please,
Mac
please,
did a
please,
hydration
please, please.
earlier. I
Let's
did
play
that one
Phasmo,
already, but thank you for that redeems.
please. Please, please,
Mm,
please. I'm
I
begging.
just did my sips. What did I miss? Shy berry. Yeah, I feel like I get more like I feel like I get more shy
Uh
around girls that I want to be friends with.
Where do you
I feel
see
like
yourself in
that
5
comes
years? Those
out
are
more.
boring questions. If you could master anything, no. I thought the question would be, whose master would you like to be? Ooh. Okay, I have a fun
Play.
question. If you
Hmm.
had to choose a master to serve, who would you serve?
A master to serve who or
Yeah,
what I serve? Is there options who the masters are?
there's no option to anyone. Serve any master.
Uh, serve any master.
I choose Taylor Swift because she has a huge fucking army. So why
Oh my
not? If
gosh.
someone
The
angers her, I'll know
Swifties.
I'll be safe. Tell my family I'm coming home alive.
Oh, Kaori, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are
That's Kaori.
you?
She said hello. By
Nice
the
to
way, she's a girly pop. She's the girly pop. You two will
nice
get
to
along
see you in
great. She's
here.
amazing.
Yeah, I remember you. Thank you for tuning in. We're just like we did some Reddit stories and now we're just chatting and
Tipsy
talking about random
Phasmo sounds
things.
so fun but so awful.
And
I cannot
Vanilla
get
looked
drunk.
up some questions and we're just answering them. Who would I want to be my master? I don't know.
Anyone want to be my master? Be a little sub. I'll serve. I'll serve cunt. Uh.
I think
Oh.
I would say I know people say her name differently. Some people call her Persephone and some people call her Persephone, but I think I would want to serve her because she's the queen of basically flowers and death and like she's a
Persephone.
pastel and goth girly. So and I also love her story with Hades. So I think I would serve her.
That's so cute. Wait, let me read chat real quick. True, if you get
No, it's
tipsy, people
okay.
need
You
to
don't
hide
have
their
to
cute pussy. No!
apologize for
Stop
not
it!
following. I really appreciate you following me back. I really enjoyed being in your stream last time and you were super sweet. Thank you so much. How are you?
I got a really cute question that I really need answered. They're really like, because me and my friend talk about it a lot. Lex is here. Lex!
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Lex is here though. But the question is, women of Reddit, what are some unwritten examples of girl code? There are so many, but my favorite one is when I play Valorant and I see a girl and I
Mm-hmm.
flirt with her and I ask her to marry me and she says yes. That is girl code. That is girl code. If they say no, I'm like, that's not a girl's girl. Every girl's girl says yes. All girls in Valorant are married. There's an unspoken rule. You two are now lovers in that game.
I think it's weird, like when I meet like mean girls or pick me girls in a video game, like when they're really mean to you as soon as they hear your voice. Like I've had like girls do that where like I'm not even really saying much to them. Like I might just giving call outs like, oh, this is where the enemy is, or I might ask them, like, oh, can you buy me a gun? And then they might like say something like, oh, like you're dog shit, like or they will just like ignore me and talk over me and talk to someone else. And I think that makes me feel really weird because I'm like, wait, we're supposed to be like protecting each other because we're both girls, but then they treat me bad, and I'm just like, wait, what? Like, what happened to like girl code and um being a girl's girl? I don't know. That always makes me feel like really like uncomfy because I'm like, hey, like we're both girls and in the gaming community, and sometimes it's not so nice. Like, you know, you shouldn't talk that way to other girls on here, um but a girl's code that is unspoken, I think. Mm,
I really like this Reddit thread because it also shows like a lot of struggles women have. For example, wait until your friend gets inside before pulling away. My friend does that a lot. Until I'm in my house, she just not drive her way or help a girl out when she's stuck with period
yeah,
problems. Help a girl out if she is being harassed. But also, this is number one rule. I did not know about this before TikTok, but I will now do this 100%. If a random woman comes up to you pretending to know you, you've known her for your whole life. That is number one rule. If a girl comes up to you and is like, "Hi, Missy, oh my god, I haven't seen you for so long," you're like, "Yes, oh my god, I haven't seen you." It doesn't matter if you don't know her.
yeah,
You know her. You know this woman now.
because
Women stick
typically
together.
she's probably getting followed or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like luckily I've never had to do that or never had a girl do that to me. Like I've never been in that situation. I feel like, you know, like I read stories about that and I'm like, oh my God, that is so scary. Or like I've read some stories where a girl will uh like just come up to a guy and be like, "Oh my god, like I missed you, honey," like blah blah blah, like sorry I'm late, like pretend that they're like their boyfriend, and then like there are some guys that catch on and like, oh my god, like bless, and then the weirdo will go away, and I'm like, that makes me really happy that there are also guys that like just without a doubt would protect women as well. And oh my god, thank you so much for helping me reach my goal. Thank you so much for the follow. Is Andre or on or Andre?
Did you reach your
Um,
goal?
but yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I reached 600. Thank you
Yay!
so
Oh my
much. I really appreciate
god!
it. Woohoo!
Congrats! You deserve it, darling. I'm proud of
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
you. Um,
Um,
I found another one that I love. This is my favorite because I actually do that. I have done that and I have been in this situation. If a woman compliments your dress and it has pockets, you must immediately put your hands in said pockets and say the word, "It has pockets!"
oh yeah, definitely. I feel anyone who ever says, "Oh my god, I love your dress," I'm like, it has pockets, or I say like, "Oh, thanks, I got it on sale." I feel like that's like the two things that I say.
Nah, because
Um,
the amount of times I've been like, it has pockets! Or like, there are these, I was in New York, or I was in a
mhm.
shop, and there were trousers with like a bunch of pockets, and I was like, oh, these have pockets. And I opened them, and I looked at my mom, and I said, these pockets actually work. These are usable pockets.
Oh yeah, I hate when like some certain outfits have pockets, but they're either fake or the pocket is really, really shallow. I'm like, what the fuck?
I
Like,
feel
what
like
can
if
I
anyone compliments
do with this? This
anything
is
you
nothing.
have
There was
that
no
has
point
good
for a
pockets.
pocket. Um, but I read that like the whole like women's pockets like being unusable or whatever is all like a strategy to get
Yeah,
for consumerism, for
purses.
people to buy purses and stuff. I do like my purses, but I do prefer like my purses to be smaller, and a lot of my dresses have pockets. So that's usually like the combo that I like, because I feel like purses being too big is just like inconvenient unless I'm like traveling. But thank you so much for the hydration. I did my sippy. I just didn't want to interrupt a
And
vanilla.
Hella had her on Twitch.
Um,
Hello, welcome
what's
in,
it
welcome in.
called?
How you doing?
Yeah, what is this? A pocket
Hi.
for ants, so they buy purses or clutch, exactly. And I need at least enough space for like my phone, wallet, and like maybe like something to touch up my lips or something, and like a mirror. So I feel like that pocket, it's not gonna fit all that. Um, wait, what's it called? What does Shadow say? I see you guys are talking about nuggets earlier, and I completely missed it. My boyfriend loves chicken nuggets. I think they're good, but I'm not crazy about them. I don't really crave them. I know I'm gonna get crucified for saying that, but I'm not crazy about chicken nuggets. Um, you said when people meet me, they immediately say, "Do you play sports?" Purely because I'm larger than average for my age. Um, and people always assume that there's a bridge missing. It's a troll when they meet me. What do you mean? The little snack gremlin. Playing old video games for me, since it's an escape as a kid, and it still is now. Yeah, I love that. I love when little things like bring like joy, um, like childhood joy. I know this is like question past, but VTubing kind of brings back childhood joy, because I grew up with I mean, I grew up with dolls and stuffed animals and stuff, but I
I
also
saw
grew
one
up with
asking
paper
about
dolls.
the bathroom situation being
So
like,
VTubing
do
kind of
girls go to
reminds
the
me of
bathroom
paper
together?
dolls, but
I
like
do. I
completely
refuse to go
like
to the bathroom alone. And I didn't
updated,
know it was a
I guess.
girl thing. The
So
reason I always go to the bathroom
VTubing kind of
together
brings
is
childhood
because
nostalgia,
I
and
once
that's a
got
reason why
locked
I love
in
it.
and I had trauma from that.
Um,
And since then I was like, okay,
your
no more
master would be
going in alone. But then I
Markiplier.
found out it's
I
like
see
an actual girl thing. I was like, yay, I'm just a girl.
videos
And she's
on
a girl who
Instagram, like his
likes
reels
going to
and
the
stuff.
bathroom alone. It's just so much better. If something goes wrong or
And
something,
YouTube.
you have the girls there.
And
And
wait, you just
also,
reminded me of
it's
Hades
just
from Hercules
helpful. It's just
animated movie, my first man
helpful.
crush.
Is it
Well, I
weird?
love
Am I
that
the
movie.
only
I love
one?
Hercules.
I feel like there's nothing
I
wrong
love
going
all the music
together.
too. I love the music. And I love
I feel like
Meg.
it makes total sense.
And yeah, it feels like you're playing 4v6. Valorant with friendly fire would not be fun. Valorant does have some friendly fire. It depends on who you're playing. Which sucks. Sometimes some guys in the games, if they hear a girl's voice, they'll just throw a fire at me all game and throw grenades at me all game. I literally didn't say anything, didn't do anything.
Oh, I like this one. What's the most genuine compliment you've ever received?
Genuine compliment.
Yeah,
Like about like about looks or about like personality.
just the most genuine compliment. What?
Genuine
I
compliment.
can.
Um,
Okay, okay. I have received a lot of compliments, but I always struggle with receiving compliments because I always just say, "Oh, thank you," but they never like. I never take them really too hard because I know people just say compliments to be nice. But one day we were playing Minecraft, me and my best friend Ashy, and
mm,
we were talking about my looks, and I was talking about me being like ugly, obviously. It's like fine. I was like saying I'm okay with being ugly. Like I'm okay with not being conventionally attractive. And out of the
mm-hmm.
blue he goes, "You know you're not ugly, right?" And I think that is the most heartfelt compliment I've ever had. It's not like, "Oh, you're pretty." It's like actually because it like meant he meant that. Like it was like, "Oh, you're so pretty." It wasn't like sugarcoating anything. It was just like, "You know you aren't ugly, right?" Like it was just honest, and to this day, that is the moment I realized, hey, maybe I'm actually not ugly.
I mean, it's also your bestie, so you know that your best friend is always gonna be honest with you.
Oh
And
no, especially your best friend is like, you ugly, you ugly hoe.
I feel like best friends and siblings can be like the most brutally honest. Like I could, I feel like my sisters that we will always go into each other's rooms like to be like, oh, like, what do you think of this outfit? And so like, my sister might come into my room and say, what do you think of this? And I'm like, I think that top does not look very flattering on you with those pants. Like that color just like makes your skin maybe look like this. And they'll be like, okay, you're right. I'm gonna go change.
Oh,
I feel like there's that level of like honesty where like we can just be like, hey, I don't think that looks cute.
you
Like,
can receive
or I
compliments.
think
She's, I
that
can
the
receive
color doesn't look
compliment.
good on you, and
It's just
and
hard to
there's like no
accept
offense taken. It's
them.
like,
A
okay,
lot of
like
people say
they're
a
looking
lot of
out for me. They don't want
stuff,
me
so
to
it's like, oh,
go
thank
out
you. But
looking
I
like
never know if
Bobo.
people mean
So
it or if they're just
um
being nice. But that compliment,
genuine
you know that.
compliment.
You know he meant that. You know he meant that. He was like, you
One
know
of the
you're not ugly,
compliments I
right?
can think of is my sister. She thinks that I look like Sana from Twice. She is a Japanese idol in a K-pop group, and that K-pop group has Japanese girls, Korean girls, and then the visual of the group is actually a Taiwanese girl. And I think the Taiwanese girl looks like my sister, and I'm from Taiwan, so or my family is from
Oh,
Taiwan, and so yeah, so I think probably one of the biggest compliments um to this day I feel is my sister saying I look like Sana from Twice.
oh, that's
um
really nice.
yeah, I think another compliment I would say is that my boyfriend, he does always tell me that I'm pretty and beautiful, but he also tells me I'm smart like all the
Oh,
time. So
my mom
I
says
feel like
that.
I'm really bad with compliments. So I feel like when someone calls me pretty, it's really hard for me to accept it. Like I don't necessarily think I'm ugly either, but it's really hard for me to believe it when people tell me they think I'm pretty. But when someone tells me I'm smart or tells me they think I'm creative, or kind, like I feel like those are the compliments that can make me feel very like warm inside. Um, but so I yeah, I think those are the compliments that really stuck with me.
I think I'll be ending it now, though. I apologize. Oh, yeah, definitely. I apologize. It is the end. But I appreciate you being here with me. Really appreciate that.
Oh, you're talking to me or your
Yeah,
chat?
yeah, I appreciate you. I mean, I appreciate chat too, you too. But I appreciate that you took the time out of your day to be here with me.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate you hanging out with me today and reading some stories and just chatting. And
Yeah.
it is late for you, so I think you should get some good sleep. But this
Yeah.
was fun, and hope we
Yeah,
can
I
do it again.
appreciate it. We're gonna rate a cute girly. I found a cute girly pop. It's kind of pink.
Ooh,
It's more red, but it's also pink with
that's
with
cute.
cherry theme.
Oh, she's cherry themed.
Yeah, like
Oh, she's a
strawberry. We went from
fruit.
strawberry to cherry.
Love it. Let's go.
I know. One of the compliments they say to me that one day my friends say I want to roll you and smoke you. What the hell? That's a big compliment. But yeah, the raid I actually have a raid message today. Shocker. But we're gonna raid Cherry. Are you gonna continue, Ellie?
For a little bit, yeah, a little bit longer before my
Okay.
boyfriend gets home from work.
Well, if you guys also want to hang out in Ellie's stream, feel free to do that, guys. But I will show some love with Cherry because I wanna see if they might wanna be friends. They're playing I'm an observation duty. But
Ooh, I don't
please,
think I've heard of that game.
me neither, but please share some love. I appreciate everyone who was here today. Please follow their rules and be kind to them. Thank you everyone for being here today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anything else? I don't think there is
Bye
much.
bye. Thank you for streaming with me, Vanilla.
Thank you for streaming with me. And I'll see you
Okay.
guys on the other side. Then copy my own raid message.
Bye
Freaking
bye, Vanilla
stupid.
chat.
And cut.